When they walked away, they didn't slam the door. They closed it quietly. No arguments, no explanations, just silence. And somehow, that silence hurt more than anything else, because in that moment, he realized something terrifying. He wasn't just alone, he was forgotten. There was a time when his phone wouldn't stop ringing. Friends, plans, opportunities, people who said, "I've got you." But that was before everything changed, before the job disappeared, before the money ran out, before the respect faded. One by one, they left. Not all at once. That would have been easier. No. They left slowly, message by message, excuse by excuse, silence by silence, until one day there was no one left to call. He tried to hold on, tried to fix things, tried to explain himself, tried to prove he was still worth something. But the more he tried, the more invisible he became. And that's when it hit him. He wasn't losing people, he was losing himself. Nights became longer, not because of time, but because of thoughts, regret, doubt, what-ifs. He replayed every mistake, every failure, every moment he could have done better, over and over and over again. Sleep didn't come easy anymore. And when it did, it didn't last. Days felt empty. He would scroll through his phone, watching other people live the life he once had. Smiles, success, progress. And for a moment he'd wonder, why not me? But deep down, he already knew the answer, because no one was coming. That was the hardest truth. No rescue. No second chances, no sudden miracle, just him and the life he had to rebuild. At first, nothing changed. Same room, same silence, same pain. But something inside him was different. He stopped waiting, stopped checking his phone, stopped explaining himself, stopped looking for validation, because for the first time, he understood no one is coming. And strangely, that gave him peace. He started small, woke up a little earlier, worked a little harder, spoke a little less. There was no announcement, no big moment, just quiet decisions made daily. While the world slept, he was working. While others talked, he was building. And while they forgot about him, he was becoming someone they wouldn't recognize. He didn't need motivation anymore. He had something stronger. Pain turned into discipline. Weeks passed, then months. Nothing looked impressive from the outside. No applause, no attention. But inside, everything was changing. He was stronger, sharper, focused, unshaken. The same people who once ignored him started noticing, quietly, curiously. Then suddenly, they saw results. Not talk, not promises, results. And just like that, the silence broke. Messages returned. Opportunities appeared. People came back like nothing ever happened. But this time, he was different. He didn't hate them. He didn't chase them. He didn't need them. Because he finally understood something most people never do. When they left him with nothing, they gave him everything. No distractions, no dependence, no limits. just himself, and that was his greatest power. They thought it was the end, but in reality, it was the beginning. Because a man with nothing left has nothing left to fear. If this story spoke to you, then you're not alone. There are people right now going through the same silence, the same pain, the same moment where everything feels lost. But this is where it changes. So if you're still here, if you're still fighting, subscribe, because this channel isn't for people who quit. It's for people who rise, quietly, powerfully, relentlessly. And trust me, your story is not over. This is just the beginning.